everyone, so I have actually started Tower of Dawn and I've got most of the way through it. I've been so bad with making this video and I don't even know why, but I wanted to talk to you because it's been a journey in this book, and here it is. Here is Tower of Dawn. Okay, I am quite a way through. This is what I've got left. This is what I've read. So I am majorly behind on my videos. So I will start off by saying this book focuses obviously more on Cale or Cole or the captain, however you pronounce his name. I call him the captain. He's always going to be the captain to me. So it focuses on the captain and Nezrin, and obviously they have now travelled to, I don't even know what place it is. Antissa. So they've now travelled to this place called Antissa because there are some healers there that have power to heal people, especially people that have spinal injuries, which is what's happened to Cale because he got injured by fighting the king. And yes, so now he is paralysed from the waist down. He's now there with like the royal family in Antissa. He's now getting healed by someone called Yrene Towers. She is a young healer and she works in basically the tower. She works in the Tor Sesme. I, again, don't know if I pronounced that correctly. And she works there, so she's got some sort of like healing magic powers, and she's quite reluctant to heal him. She has her own history on why she doesn't want to heal the captain, because like there's so much that has happened in her past life and she just does not want to heal him. She's got some attitude towards him. She does not want to deal with him. And he's like, what have I done? But it's not really against him necessarily, like personally. It's against people, like everyone from where he's from, because of like soldiers and stuff that she's dealt with when she was younger. And this book, for me, starting it, I was a bit slow reading it because it is a bit of a slower read for me. Not much was happening, not much was going on, so it felt a bit slower to read and I wasn't as into it. And then it started picking up, so then I was hooked. When it starts picking up, I really do not want to put the book down. I was really enjoying it because it was getting into like the whole thing where he was starting to get healed, and turns out he's still got this kind of like evil sort of darkness lurking in him from where the king hit him with his power. And Yrene's been trying to pull it out basically so he can start to move his legs a little bit. So he's now able to move his feet, but that's all. He can't walk or anything. She's also teaching him how to ride a horse without being able to use his legs. So like they're now doing that, which is quite cool. She's dealt with only one other person who's had a similar injury to their spinal area because they fell off a horse. And she was able to heal him, but the captain's is slightly different because of like the evil sort of power lurking in him. It's trying to fight back, so it's kind of hard to heal him when she doesn't know much about it. So then she went to do some research in the library. So Yrene was in the library late at night and she felt some sort of like, you know that feeling when people are like, I feel like I'm being watched, and it's not a nice feeling and you're a bit uncomfortable. So then she started being like, right, no, I need to like pack up and go back to my room or something. So she started to get all the books that she was reading, because she was reading about the Valg, which are the creatures that inhabited the king and all of that. And so she was like, nah, like I've got an eerie feeling, I need to pack all these books and go from the library. So she needed to get out. Then she definitely felt like someone was following her. So someone was actually following her and she started speed walking out of there. Turns out one of the other healers had got attacked and killed. And they looked very similar to Yrene. So they are targeting Yrene because she's trying to find out some information about the Valg. And there is now a Valg in Antisa, and they're trying to find her so she can't be a threat anymore. And this is scary. So she's just had like at least 2 instances where she's been followed by one, and she's managed to get out of both. One of the instances, she was walking back to the captain's room because they had an argument, because Captain was being really stubborn and she was just like, I'm fed up of this, and they had a whole argument. So she's gone back to have another argument with him, and she felt like she was being followed, so then she started walking really fast. Turns out she was followed, and then the Valg was trying to knock the door down as she got into the room, and then it started whispering her name, and the captain's like, no, you need to leave us alone, to the Valg. And yeah, it was just still trying to get them. Luckily it didn't, but she is being stalked by one of these creatures. And no one knows who it is as well, because obviously the Valg take over people's bodies, and you don't know who they are until like you actually kind of see the evil side of them. So it's hard to tell because they look like ordinary people, and obviously they take over people's bodies. So it could be anyone in the palace that has been taken over by this creature, and we don't know who it is. So it could be someone she's close to. It could be someone like just like a soldier or something. It could be anyone, and this is scary because like it could happen at any point. It seems to happen in the evenings, always in the evenings, so a bit wary about that. I want to also say, so the captain and Nesrin are obviously meant to be together, getting together. They are together, but they haven't really been spending that much time together, really. She has been talking to one of the princes, and he's obviously spending a lot of time with Yrene because she's trying to heal him. And they've kind of grown apart, right? So they've grown distant, they've grown apart. Now, Nesrin has been offered to go somewhere else with the prince on his ruck, creature thing. It's like a bird-like eagle creature thing that flies. So she's been offered to go with him, and she's gone for 3 weeks. She didn't even say goodbye to the captain. She just left and wrote a note. She was like, I'm not promising you nothing, and you're not promising me nothing. So she's gone. She's off for like 3 weeks with this prince. Now her and the prince, I think, are getting a bit cozy. They're liking each other. I feel like they've got some sort of tension there, connection. Not many instances they have been like together, like one-on-one, but you know, I feel like they're more matched. Plus, her family's actually from Antisa. Her family actually originally from there, but then they moved to Andanian. I can't pronounce any of these names. And so she's actually originally from there, so I feel like her and the prince are just, you know, they're meant to be together, and also they just know, like, they're very similar as well. And now for the captain. He and Yrene, they have some sort of connection too. They have been growing some connection, and it's one of those instances where it's like enemies to lovers, I think, with them, because she's not very keen on people from where he's from. So she's like really stubborn and like rude at first, and now she's like, oh no, actually, like, you know, I feel like she's warming up to him and he's warming up to her, and now they've got a connection and they just need to get together at this point. Also, when she walked in on Nesrin and the captain in bed, asleep, she was like, you know, because she knew they were together, but I think she was also like, started to like the captain. And she's just like heartbroken. She was just like, oh no. But turns out, you know, Nesrin and the captain were only like literally just fell asleep in bed because they were up talking all night. That's it. That's the only reason they were in bed together. But obviously Irene doesn't take it that way when she sees it with her own eyes, and she's like, what is this? What is this? Even though, you know, she's like meant to just be healing him, but she definitely felt it. She got hurt there. She got hurt big time. So now I'm kind of at the part where it's all just slowly like getting there. So I'm really liking it. I'll update you guys once I've read a bit more, once I've finished it really. I'm gonna go and read now. Guys, there are these like huge giant spider things in this book. I can't pronounce like the name of them, but they're like bigger than horses and stuff. No, it's like the spider. It's like Aragog from Harry Potter. But these aren't nice. I mean, was Aragog nice? Kind of, but It's Tower of Dawn review time. I have finished this book and I loved it. Okay, this book has changed my opinion on the captain, or Kale, or whatever you want to call him, and I now like him again. I've got a love-hate relationship with that character, okay? He annoys me, but at the same time, he's a lovely guy. So it is what it is. Very happy that him and Irene have got together and actually married. What the heck? What the heck? That I love. Are Manon and the prince gonna get together? Because I feel like there's a romance brewing there. I don't know if that's true, if I'm just making that up in my own head, but would be quite cool.
Let me get my headphones.
Oh, sorry. Go get your headphones.
You go get my headphones.
Go get your headphones. I'm putting this in the video.
Get the headphones.
Get the headphones. Where are they? I don't know. Fine, I'll get his headphones so he can't hear what I'm saying. Cam has now got his headphones. So, onto the book again. Honestly, insane. I also really like... Sorry guys, my phone ran out of storage. So I had to delete some stuff. I really like Nesrin and the prince. And I like that they are meant for each other, basically. Also, Maeve being one of the Valg. What? Excuse me? I did not expect that. That actually did shock me. So that's going to be interesting. And yeah. But I guess she's trying to go against the princes, like the Valg princes, but she's also not on anyone's side. So yeah, it's kind of difficult with that one. It's not going to be a good one. It's going to be very interesting to figure it all out. I don't know what's going to happen in the next one, but everyone's going to go to war, I think. There's going to be a huge war, and it's going to be pretty nasty. So, yeah. I'm trying to think if I've missed anything out. I can't think of anything right now, but I do... Like I was saying, I really love Manon and Dorian. I feel like they're going to be quite a good little duo together. Also, Elodie is now with Lorcan, and they are running around the forest, and they've just run into those creatures. And yeah, that was a bit terrifying. So they managed to escape, but now they're on the run, basically. Also, Lorcan's still not realised that he's not got the word key, so that's going to be an interesting one when he finds out, because he's going to find out soon, I think. He's going to be like, what? So he might also be after them as well. So it's all a bit all over the show at the moment, but I'm enjoying it, and I'm now on to Empire of Storm, and I'm going to be reading that and creating a vlog for that. So I will see you guys later. Bye everyone.